Now to the latest in the war between Israel and Hamas as Israel prepares for a possible ground assault on Gaza City. This morning, President Biden met with his security team at the White House to discuss next steps for the U.S. The president has warned Israel against occupying Gaza and has yet to accept an invitation to visit the area. The World Health Organization today warned of an imminent public health crisis in Gaza because the enclave is running out of water. The agency says there are an estimated 3,500 patients in 35 hospitals who are at most immediate risk. They're calling for unobstructed access for humanitarian aid into Gaza, something that has not been allowed. There's also an issue for people trying to exit Gaza to the south at the only crossing that does not connect to Israel. Egypt is so far refusing to open the town of Rafah for aid to get in for injured people to reach hospitals there. For many, Rafah is the only viable outlet for people to exit and also for supplies to enter Gaza. Now, many have called for a ceasefire to ease the humanitarian crisis and stop the bloodshed. Victor Williams spoke with members of Metro Detroit's Muslim and Jewish communities about what sort of action they're hoping to see from lawmakers. Victor?
Yeah, that's right, Karen. We have been seeing supporters on both sides just really asking the elected American officials to step up in some shape, form, or fashion.
It is frustrating, and we do call on the elected officials to take responsibility and reach out.
In Dearborn Monday morning, several leaders in the Muslim community spoke out about the lack of support from American elected officials and what they say is starting to look like a one-sided case.
The Palestinian life is no less valuable than the Israeli life or any other life.
Their fear is the rhetoric and language being used is what's fueling hate against Palestinians and Muslims altogether. Just recently in Chicago, a 6-year-old was stabbed 22 times.
We believe that the attack in Chicago against the family and the killing of a 6-year-old are a direct result of the rhetoric and the demonization of the Palestinians and the Palestinian cause.
We at the Council on American-Islamic Relations sincerely ask our political officials, our corporate leaders, and our educators to not only just tone down the rhetoric, but if they're going to talk about innocent people being killed, it just can't be one side.
Just an hour later, both Palestinians and members of the Jewish community were protesting outside of the McNamara Federal Building, demanding political leaders to call for a ceasefire in the war.
The state of Israel claims to speak for Jewish people and Jewish safety, but we have to say no. No genocide in our name and no apartheid in our name.
The hope from both sides is that some type of resolve can be found without bloodshed or genocide, period.
Today in Gaza, family lines are ending. This is the definition of genocide. I cannot live with myself or my people if another people experience genocide in my name.
Now, the group right outside of the McNamara Federal Building, they did try making their way inside to deliver a letter to Senator Gary Peters. They were able to make it into the lobby, but they didn't get any further than that. Victor Williams, Local 4.
All right. Thank you, Victor.